People, what up? Y'all remember that from Martin. Check it out, yo. It's me, Brian B, back at it. Day number 3. Super excited that I did not 1, not 2, but this is the 3rd show on the B-Line Entertainment LLC network. Yes, this is the B-Line Entertainment show. You know, I'm your host, Brian B. And of course, just to give you guys a little bit more info, I'm trying to introduce the network to you. So what we are is a network of shows and other services that we offer to different podcasters and businesses and people that are actually just trying to do something. So if you're trying to do something, you need to be right here. First, That was rocking right there. I wasn't expecting that beat, but it was rocking. Hopefully it's not any kind of flags or anything. But that's the B-Line web show on Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock p.m. We talk a whole bunch of variety of different topics, news, a whole bunch of different things. We even talk with strangers. Man, we were told not to do that as a kid. Also, if you went to wrestling, we got the STR Nation, baby, with Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk, where we're talking a little bit of everything about pro wrestling. So if you like that, you got a title, you want to cut a promo, brother, then come on there and talk with us. And last but not least, of course, the B-Line Entertainment Show, our main show that we host here because we are the B-Line Entertainment. We talk a little bit about entertainment and everything else that goes on, including watch lists, recommendations, as well as a top 5 list. We got a top 5 for your ass tonight. It's going to be a good one. And I'm not in the building by myself. Of course, we got other people that we rock with here. But I first got to say this. Make sure that you head on over to YouTube and like and share and subscribe to the channel. It's one of the best ways you can know when we're coming on. Hit that bell button for notifications to let you know when we're coming on with the different shows that we do. And maybe different events that we do. Sometimes we do watch-alongs. We do a bunch of different stuff. And also, of course, if you want to catch up on all the information and all the services and everything that we have to offer, go ahead on to the B-Line Entertainment LLC.com, where you have everything, including every single show that we've ever done. Every single show of every single thing on the network. And you can watch it all right there on the net for free. It's free. It's the best thing about it. It's free. But guys, listen, I'm very happy to be here. It is Thursday. This is the end of my work week with the show. That is, I'll still be posting clips. I'm gonna have some clips circulating from every show, get people more in tune with what we talk about and our personalities and stuff like that for the people that are on the show. Of course, usually joining me, I think he's not in yet, but he will be here in a little while. But don't you worry, because we got somebody else that's in line with us today. He actually been rocking with us on the shows this week as well. He just came back, revamped his whole, company and starting all over from fresh for a brand new year. We got my man from the Rock Steady Media. I believe I said that right. He'll correct me if I did it. DJ Stead in the building. What up, Stead?
Hey, what up, bro? Much love. Appreciate the support.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm trying to get these clips, man. It gets to a point doing this shit, and because you've been doing it like just about as long as I have. It gets to a point you have so much content. There's so much, bro. I was looking back at old logos and old things. I used to do stuff like take like Marvel icons and stuff like that or whatever, Marvel logos, and then put the B-Line on it, and then put that out like just to start a buzz. You feel me?
Dig it. I dig.
So when I go through my stuff to try to find like different pieces that I want to use for the shows, I'm over here like I'm searching through files and files of shit, bro.
Love it, man.
Getting lost, man. But what's up, bro? It's Thursday night. We all ending the week and moving into Friday. What's going on with you, man?
Man, life is good. I just had a successful run, produced my first show on my network. Shout out to the Handicap and Chill podcast.
Yes, saw that earlier.
Holding me down, man. Working on some new stuff down my own pipeline. I'm telling you, like I told you when I was on the previous show, you got some competition over here with Rock Steady Media Network.
Friendly competition. Roll, friendly competition. I'm glad to see people working, yo. I'm really glad to see people working because it's big, bro. It helps motivate you to keep doing what you're doing, as well as just gives you some entertainment to have. I mean, who the hell is going to argue with having some extra entertainment? But what's up? Both of you name a character for an edit. Okay, I'm gonna name a character for an edit. The Jacqueline. There you go. Edit it. All right. I don't even know who Jacqueline is, but Not tailing behind too much. This is the guy, you know him. He's been on. I can't believe this, but he's been on for a while, man. Me and Kyle have been doing this show together. I was going back to episodes, I think it was like all the way back to like episode like 40. This is episode 71 of the entertainment show. And Kyle's been on a lot, man. So bring to the stage my sidekick on the show, Mr. Kyle Eric. What up, Kyle?
What's good, fellas?
What's good, broski?
Like deja vu, bro. We just had this the other day, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. We got some buzz in the comments. Somebody's trying to, I guess they're trying to draw us or something. I don't know. What about the other guy's character? Okay, Stead, you got to give him a character.
Ray Ray.
Okay, so we got Jacqueline and Ray Ray. This is gonna be good. You better send this shit to us. What you got, Kyle? Just name a character.
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin. What did you do to my son? What is it? Kevin, get upstairs. I am upstairs, dummy. That was the white kid example of the fucking future, bro. When they
that right there, yeah, no, that right there. Now I think about it. That wouldn't happen if that was a black family. Man. At least not at that time.
They would have beat his ass. They would have been in the hospital for Christmas.
For real. Home Alone would have been a whole other movie.
Yeah, for real, man. But guys, thank you so much for coming. This is the first B-Line Entertainment episode of the year, the first of many, of course. And like I said, just so you guys get kind of an understanding if you're new watchers, we have a whole bunch of stuff that we do. But tonight, we're actually going to skip all that, or at least a lot of it, because we're going to be talking about it's 2026. It's a brand new year, and continuing the tradition from last year, we're going to be going over the new movies that are coming out. There's a lot of new movies coming out at the beginning of the year. You know, a lot of times you see them from the previous year, and you're like, man, I can't wait to that. And then you're like, oh, I got to wait forever. And then all of a sudden you're like, damn, that's only like 4 months away. Mm-hmm. You know, we're watching every fucking Avengers clip that ever existed. They might as well just play the movie at this point.
Might as well.
Don't you hate that shit, bro? Like you constantly see a different trailer every single day showing you different parts of the movie and stuff. Yeah, like, bro, I don't want to see it anymore.
Yeah, but they were doing that. They were doing that when they remember the announcement trailer. Mm-hmm. They were giving us an announcement trailer like, who's in this movie? They're in this movie. They're in this movie. They're in this movie. Everybody's
75 chairs. Just
director's chair. I'm like, okay, I get it. You want this to be an event. You want this to be a thing. I get that. But we also got stuff like this 10 almost stacked.
The suspense is not even killing no more. It's just
it's not.
Like, let's get it over with. Let's see if that scene we got in the clip in the movie.
Exactly. Yeah.
I still get excited, but it feels different now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It definitely does. Like it's just too much being out there, I guess, and you constantly see it. It's like, all right, give me a break. Like, I'm definitely going to see the shit, but I don't need to watch it now. Like, let me just see it when it comes out or whatever. But guys, we're gonna be talking about a lot of new movies, and we're gonna rate them. And since we got 3 people in the room, we're gonna kind of go over a thing. I guess I'll give my rating and then put the rating out, and then you guys can speak on how you feel. And the rating's pretty much going to be your desire to see it. Like, you know, once we go over the movie, you're like, oh man, I want to see that junk. You know, it's a 10. Mm-hmm. But if you're like, I don't care about that, it's going to be a 1. You get it. But first things first. All right, we got some topics we got to hit because this is going to be, let me make sure I got all my ducks in a row over here. I think we do. The first slot. Do I have it? No, I don't have it. Do I have it? No, I don't have it. Do I have it? No, I don't have it. I gotta fix the intro too. But we're gonna get into some hot topics, baby. We got some hot topics to talk about with entertainment, and there's definitely a bunch of stuff going on. So let's get right down to it. Now, one of the first things I wanted to talk about was we just had an event happen, and it was something that was pretty good. Stranger Things. Stranger Things was actually really good, yo. I enjoyed the entire series. I enjoyed the hype that it got. I enjoyed that, you know, just kind of waiting. First Christmas, you got the awesome 4-part episode or whatever it was, and then you got the conclusion, and then you got the finale or whatever. And it was a lot of mixed opinions. Did you guys check it out? You guys get a chance to watch it and get caught up on it?
I did. Yes. Mm-hmm.
How did you feel?
For me, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. You know, but I understand why people were so. I understand the mixed emotions. Okay. You know, because it does feel like some things were like rushed and some things were a little. You know, like it did not wasn't as satisfying as I thought it was going to be, but I did enjoy the finale.
Yeah,
you know?
I can feel that. Yeah, I definitely feel it. How about you, Stead? Did you get into Stranger Things?
Unfortunately, I did not. That series missed me. I'm very aware of the show and you know all the pop culture references and things like that, but it just didn't meet my taste of a show. I can really just, I'm not one of those get into it by popularity association. It was kind of like I be into other stuff.
Gotcha.
And
Hey,
really,
listen, yeah.
Yeah,
it's not. Yeah, definitely. I understand. There's a lot of shit to watch. I mean, one of the things that kind of came with this, like, it immediately kind of had a cult following. I didn't realize that it was, it was really long times in between the seasons.
Yeah.
So it's like when it came out and it was like, damn, it was on for 10 years. I'm like, man, I don't even remember, like, that far back, like remembering like what I watched, because I've watched the whole series multiple times. That Cobra Kai, I've watched them multiple times. Like when I'm bored, there's a bunch of series that I'll just watch over and repeat that I can do and enjoy. But one thing happened with this series that I saw with the online community, and it's been a thing for a long time, but now I don't know, bro, but I feel like it's kind of doing some damage to the reputation of these shows, and that is fan theories. Now, I probably spelled theories wrong. I don't know. I rushed it or whatever. So if it's wrong, it's wrong. It's just gonna be that way. But fan theories recently for Stranger Things, if you guys are on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, you saw that there was a lot of really creative people that were coming up with these awesome plot designs, bro. Like really building story arcs from what they were given, from what they were heard. Even recently, you saw yesterday. And shout out to Stranger Things for keeping everybody so engaged even after the show's ending. True. Because they were supposed to have like, they thought it was a secret episode coming out because there were all these like hidden like Easter eggs and things that were coming out on different shows. A late night talk show was a video that got put out by Vecna, the guy who played Vecna.
Yeah.
What do you guys think, man? You guys think that people's anticipations are starting to get too high to where when it comes to like, oh man, now we got the real thing. This is what really happened. It didn't meet my fantasy expectations. Now I didn't enjoy it as much, but that's because, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you guys feel about it? Or have you thought about it before?
I'm okay. Instead, could probably chime in here. I'm in a lot of fandoms that get a lot of theories, right? Indeed. Like I'm an anime head. Always have been, always will be. One of the biggest anime I watch till this day and read is Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah.
And that has been on hiatus for a considerable amount of time. It came back in 2015, had a whole show around it. Japan finally realized how big their Western audience was, so they tried to basically push every button, and people were always theorizing, okay, what's coming next? A movie? We got some of that, and then a lot of times it was like, oh, but they could have done this, right? When you grow up in a fandom versus when you just get dropped into it, it's a bit different. Like with that. With Stranger Things started when Netflix was still when you were still renting DVDs from Netflix.
I was trying to remember if that was how early on it was.
Because,
they started a while ago, bro.
It was one of their, if not their biggest shows, especially when they started doing originals. It wasn't their first original, but it was the one to really catch fire. Not to mention, those kids, it's one of those situations where you literally see the Harry Potter franchise. It's literally watching the kids grow up. And by the time we get to the final one, like 2 years had gone by before the last, before the previous season, before this one. And these kids are literally aging out of the characters. They're like, you know what? Like Millie Bobby Brown out here looking like, look, let's just get this over with. I love y'all, but I got a family to support. I got, I got 3 or 4 other projects going on. Let's just get this. Let's just get this to the end, please. That's what it looks like anyway.
Yeah, for real. I mean, and I agree with you, man. There's definitely been like, fandom, we call it in wrestling fantasy booking. There's definitely been that for a long time. But I've been noticing it more lately with like people can't, especially in wrestling, like it's hard to enjoy shit when you always have higher expectations than what's delivered. Yeah, man. Yeah, and then because once you get the final product, no matter how good it is, now I personally agree with what Kyle said, because if you did watch the finale of Stranger Things, me and my wife was over there, like, when we were watching the other episodes, when you saw that one episode where Will got the powers, we were like, oh shit,
that
like
was ill. That was ill. I loved it. Oh man, I was like, yes, take back the power, man. Because this kid, I'm sorry for interrupting, but this kid has been going through they all been going through the ringer. But Will has been going through the ringer since episode 1.
Yep. Snatched his little ass up. Man. That's your ass over here.
Like seriously, give this kid a break. My God.
But it's like they did all that. And it was good, and I understood the story, but it's like they told so much story in it, and I didn't feel like I thought, me and my wife was over there speculating, like, yo, these kids are about to get their powers. Vecna's going to be on some superhuman Superman shit, split himself into different people. And I'm like, all right, these kids are going to kick ass at the end. Like, remember, one of the best finales that I saw that I love to this day, and there's one other series that I watch over and over again, is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And if you're a Buffy fan, like you remember the last episode, she had, they were fighting like the big evil, like it was the last evil of all and shit. And they had these super vampires. There was like 1 million of these motherfuckers. So she went and started going around and just finding all the girls who was going to be the next Slayer, like when she died. And then they got them all. They made like a super team. And then they fucking sat there, and she had an axe, and the axe gave them their powers and shit before she. Bro, Buffy was fucking incredible, yo. But I thought that was going to be what they did with the kids. I thought the kids was going to get their powers, and Will was going to get. Because I thought the point of Vecna, he was trying to rebuild the whole thing with that the doctor guy did, Papa did or whatever. Yep. And I thought the kids were all like basically subjects that had potential to have powers, kind of like him and 11 did or whatever. But then it was like, when it just kind of happened and they did the fight with the big bad, and it's just like they closed it up good. Like they told everybody's story arc pretty well. But just watching all of those fan theories, bro, I was like, damn, maybe if I didn't see that, I would have been more appreciative of what we actually got. So I don't know, man. I think we're killing our own hype.
But also, we live in the so as fans, especially as fans that are on platforms like YouTube and stuff, right? There are literally film theory channels. One of the most popular being Film Theorists, and they come out with some of the most elaborate theories based on based on very good educated guesses, and they will admit when they get stuff wrong, and then other times it's like, yo, were they listening to us? Because these things get really elaborate. But I did see a video on Instagram, because of course, right? I did see a video on Instagram stating that the ending was supposed to be a lot different. But they had to cut a lot because Netflix was like, okay, no, cut this out, rearrange this, because you still had to appease to the powers that be, which is Netflix, right? They were going to do a whole almost rated R kind of ending, that first couple drafts of the script, according to what this person had said, right? So sometimes it's, is that why it feels like there's like tiny holes in the middle of like certain things, even in the during the finale, one of the actors, the actress Max's mother was absent, and people realized that, oh wait, we didn't see Max's mother come in at no time when she was in the hospital.
She was in the hospital for fucking a year, and you never seen her check on her daughter. Meanwhile, old boy playing a like song 2 years, like, a million times.
A million times. Her mom never shows up. Not one time. What happened? Okay, well, she was going through cancer treatment and stuff like that. But she could have been in the finale, but she never got the call back. What's the deal there? And then I'm on Threads. Somebody on Threads brought up a good question. They all graduate at the end.
Yeah.
Max Max missed like almost 2 years of school. How'd she graduate?
She graduated.
She was homeschooled. They just didn't tell you that in the law.
Yeah. They was just like, she been through enough. Just push her ass through. She'll be fine in life.
Exactly.
But fan theories and stuff like that,
Plus,
especially in like a realm where we are in now. It's like, where you have the AI, you have the people making different like trailers and stuff like that or whatever that you don't even know if it's real or not sometimes. So it's like you got a lot of stuff that you kind of got to decipher through. It didn't get tiring after a while, bro. That's another thing. Like, you got so much information out there. That's this is pretty much like the general atmosphere of what we're dealing with now. There's so much information out there now that it's hard to kind of like, just figure out what's going on sometimes. So I don't know, but I mean, I still enjoyed it. So I'm glad other people enjoyed it too. But that was definitely one of the first things I wanted to talk about. My hot take. Kyle, you froze up there. You good?
Yeah, I think we all did. I think we were talking too much.
Oh, did we all freeze up? I couldn't even. I couldn't. I can't.
We all froze, bro.
Shit, jumping or shit. I don't know. All right. Well, we'll watch it later and figure out what's happening or whatever. But all right. So we got the second hot take. Now, this is going to be an interesting conversation. I want to get y'all opinions on it or whatever. I know you guys have heard recently Netflix is trying to buy Warner Brothers, which is right now. Just to tell you guys, Stead, go ahead. Kick it off, man. Like, you have some information on this? You've been following it?
Yo, with the bidding war, they basically saying, look, if we get complete control, which right now they got Warner Brothers' best interest in this bidding war because they ain't trying to hear from Paramount, nobody else. But they letting you know that after 17 days, hey, we want to go ahead and put your movies on out there, which is happening now. Like Disney Plus, give it a week or two, and it's dropping exclusively there. Stuff is hitting watch at home with Amazon Prime. So, I mean, they're just keeping up with the way the future works. We're in a microwavable time period where it doesn't have that long to stay in there no more.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I know, Kyle, I know you were talking about this a little bit as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. I've been following it since they announced that Warner Brothers wanted to be bought by someone. Now, most recently,
isn't that a crazy conversation too? Like,
it is.
Think about it. Warner Brothers. This is Looney Tunes, and it's so many
franchises. They're a legacy studio. They're a legacy studio. They've been out there since old Hollywood. You know what I mean? So, and Paramount
DC Comics,
too.
There was a whole bunch of shit with
all this stuff. And Paramount too, another legacy studio wanting to buy them, but Paramount had just gotten bought by Skydance. They merged with Skydance. Their whole thing is they basically want to let's not split hairs here. They want to control media. You feel me?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's like why they want to just control the conglomerate. Like everybody, it's the best thing. Just like Disney, like they want to have everything representing them.
Exactly. And the thing was, like, Netflix came out on top because originally their original bid, like I think it was Paramount and then Netflix had bid first, right? And then Warner Bros. Discovery was like, nah, that's not enough, right? Mm-hmm. And then Netflix came back and Comcast got in the ring too, and you're like, okay, here's another amount. Nope, that's not enough. Then Netflix was like, okay, here's a few more billion. Bam, boom, there you go. Now they're like, then they announced that Netflix is basically the one, right?
Yeah.
Then Warner Bros. No, not Warner Bros. Paramount tried to swoop in and give them another bid. And I'm like, but y'all already announced. I'm all confused because I'm like, the way that they are reporting these things, you think that Netflix, it's done. Like they already took the money. It's
that's done. What happens in our world though, because we get fed information that's coming from, at the end of the day, God knows who fucking knows. Like we get information from so many different sources and different components. We don't know what to trust until shit is being shown to us. And people really do have to start understanding that you have to take everything you read, no matter what you're doing, with a grain of salt, because you're just getting maybe a premise. You're just getting maybe a whistleblower, maybe somebody who heard something over, a conversation somebody was talking about on the phone. Like, you don't really know what whispers we're getting and taking as, like, gospel. So it's difficult. But like you said, like, there's so many. It's really interesting. I remember when I first started working for Xfinity, when I was doing cable and shit, and they gave us the chart and it showed us what Comcast, not Xfinity, what Comcast, the company, owned. Comcast owns Disney.
So much.
They own so much shit, bro. And that's why when you just said it right there, I was thinking, like, damn, like, there's so many big juggernaut companies, bro, that at this point, if you did like a spider graph and it just kind of webbed down, you'd be shocked that there's like 4 fucking businesses at the top of the damn thing. And I'm talking about from everything: restaurants, TV service. Like, it's crazy. It's like a handful of companies own all of this shit.
Yeah,
you
look
remember
at what. No, go ahead, bro.
No, I was going to say, like, you remember back to the days of WCW, how they was on this run with the Raw is War challenge, and then a company came in and took over WCW and just basically said, "Oh, this is just money to be thrown. Like, we don't care about the product." So that's what's
TKO
happening now.
Right, that's TKO now with WWE. They don't give a fuck about the wrestling. They just trying to make money, and they flipped it into their branding, their way of advertising and working and promotion. And now it's a shell of itself of what it was previously. You still have wrestlers, you still have the main shit that they have, but everything is being done as more of a production for the company base, not as for the wrestlers. You man, this is not the wrestling show, but damn, we gonna talk about it. Fuck it.
It's still entertainment.
It's entertainment. It's entertainment. It's interesting that you see, like, we lost Hulk Hogan, bro. And I know there's a very controversial figure for his stupid antics, but the guy was fucking universal as far as what he represented, man. He represented the company. He represented He was the company, bro, just like John Cena is. John Cena is a face that is wrestling. When you think of wrestling, oh, you mean like John Cena? I said this shit a billion times. But you don't get shit like that now, because what they don't do is allow you to be bigger than the company. So now when you think wrestling, you think WWE, even if you know AEW and all this other shit. To the common person, you think WWE. And that's kind of how it is getting with even streaming services. Yeah. Netflix was one of the biggest ones, bro. Netflix was one of the beginners. And when we were watching shit with Netflix, we were still doing Redbox and fucking even Blockbusters and stuff like that. But then we had a service we could just be in our house. Netflix is a big deal, man. There's so many services now, but Netflix was one of the originals.
Yeah, so Netflix is the OG. Netflix. Yeah, I think it was Netflix first, then Hulu next.
Yeah, Hulu came after Netflix, I think.
Hulu, and then for a while it was just those two dominating, and streaming wasn't what it is now. Like, we still had, like, a lot of us still had cable at this point in time.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, like we were still using Netflix to rent stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Netflix was fucking up your bandwidth, and then it was shutting off your internet. Remember that?
Yeah, it's correct.
Like LimeWire.
Remember
LimeWire? LimeWire, yeah, that's right. LimeWire.
Oh man,
LimeWire fucked your whole computer up, though. You had to throw that away.
I tell people all the time, and I see skits of, like, our conversations in the old folks' home are going to be wild, bro.
Oh man,
because we're all just going to be talking internet and tech stuff as much as because we were there in the trenches. You know what I mean?
Yeah, before the Great Bang. Yeah, we were
exactly. But Netflix, then Hulu, then I don't know who else came out next, but there wasn't that much competition because they were just getting nostalgic stuff, and then they started getting original stuff. And then Hulu was like, okay, come over here. We're going to switch everything to Hulu Plus. You get more content. You get more of this. You get more of that. Because before, Hulu was a straight up hub, right? Hulu was a straight up hub. If you watched anything,
early Hulu.
Yeah, it was. If you watched on anything on CW, if you watch stuff on ABC, if you watch all that stuff, you go to Hulu to watch it the next day. If you missed it, right? Whereas Netflix only had, like, stuff that was nostalgic, and then they started getting, like, more original stuff. Now everybody's trying to be top dog. As soon as Disney Plus came out, it was like, oh, okay, it's all about nostalgic Disney. Now they're trying to do what everybody else is doing, and don't even talk to me about the anime services. Everybody wants a piece of the pie. Everybody wants to be number one. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Nah, and it's crazy because sometimes greed that they have takes away from the continuity of what it represented. You know what I'm saying? We're talking
for real
nostalgic, but you know, now you bring in corporate America comes in on these products, and it's take this out. We don't want to stream that. So you're watching countless stuff like, you know, we just lost PBS, things like that.
That's a no more thing, man. MTV, the all music channels that they had, those are gone now.
Corporate
MTV
America
lost its relevancy years ago, but
it really did.
But the adage of the all music channels, MTV Hits, MTV Jams, all of that.
I love them channels.
Those were dope because when I realized MTV, the M for me stood for miscellaneous after a while because it was it was just reality shows and ridiculousness after a while. And the only time you would see music was between the hours of 4 and 8 a.m. And notice during they still had the Video Music Awards, but it was on VH1. I
never noticed that.
Owned by the same company, yes, owned by Paramount and Viacom, right? But it was all it was on a whole other channel. Now it's like they're shutting everything down worldwide except for the main channel, which is mostly reality TV. So right now, it's like and a lot of us we see this because we're nostalgic heads. The new generation don't care.
No, they don't really care. And I was just about to say that too. Like, do you guys ever notice? Because I don't really even watch much TV. Like, I'm streaming shit all the time. But
Same.
when I check out TV, like there's times because I have it. I got TV mostly for wrestling. But when I go and I'm gonna go upstairs in a minute, and I'll put on Seinfeld, I'll put on Big Bang Theory, and I'll play these fucking shows on repeat over and over and over again.
Yeah.
But it's like at the end of the day, when I do take a second to look at TV and I go to MTV or I go to TBS, do you ever notice that it's all movies? Like even on Nickelodeon, I put on during the day, we put on for Jackson, we put on like the little kid shows.
Yeah.
And either it's Bluey playing back to back Bluey. Maybe they got like Super Kittens or whatever the hell they be watching, or Paw Patrol puppies. And then they have that, and then they'll have Bluey, and then they'll just have repetitive shows. And then they'll play movies. It's like there's not a stream of like they had a advertisement for like here, this is in 1996 on Nickelodeon. This was the lineup for the day, and you saw it was like Nick Jr. in the morning. Then the kids started getting home from school, so they got a little bit Tiny Toon Adventures and Garfield and this and that. And then at night you had the maybe it's Drake and Josh or Kenan and Kel, and you notice like okay, we're gonna gear up because these are gonna be the audiences that are gonna be watching at these times. But now it's just you play the same shit throughout the beginning of the day, and then you find fucking Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah,
like all of them been coming on every single day, and I'm going in there and I'm looking at Jackson. I'm like, damn, why is this movie on every day? And they're like, oh, this is Nickelodeon. This TV's on. It's weird, bro. They don't have an audience anymore.
It's weird, but you also have the free channels. Like the free channel sites, you got your Pluto, you got your Plex, you got your.
I love Pluto, man.
Pluto.
I love Pluto TV.
For sure, it's
it makes you not want to pay for anything, right? Pluto, Tubi,
Tubi.
If you get a Roku TV, for real, because you just introduced it, Kyle. If you get a Roku TV, bro, or like a Samsung TV, let me tell you something. If you got internet, and you don't have like major shows that you really want to watch, anything that maybe, even if you're like, I'm gonna go to the bar this night and just watch this, they got everything on that shit, bro. They got everything, all your old school shows. I was watching Blind Date. Remember that show back in the day? I love that damn show. When they're on the dates and they don't know each other and the little heads pop up and stuff.
When I was a kid, I dreamed about being on that show for some reason.
I love that damn, especially when the dates were bad.
Oh man, no.
I was like 10 watching that shit.
For real, bro.
Blind Date, Shipmates. Remember on BT? Because remember, it was a lot of those. But BT came up with Hell Date. And then they just had like a super bad date, and then the devil come out at the end and let you know it was a hell date. Shows used to be good, man. I used to love shows, bro.
Well, we did, and then money came in and started talking on the table, and they walk away from their originality. It's like,
for real.
BET then became the Tyler Perry network because hey, he can afford to put all his shows on that network.
And I remember there was a rumor back. There was a rumor some years ago, and please come correct me if I'm wrong, but I just remember Tyler Perry. There was rumors going around that he was going to join Oprah, right? Because Oprah had their own network. So
he did a little stint. There was a talk. Remember, he put the show. He had that show, The Have and the Have Nots, soap opera, and I think Oprah ended up selling the network or something like that. I don't know what's behind it anymore.
Probably because nobody watches fucking television. Even old people don't watch television.
Because streaming took over. So now, like BET Plus has been a great thing for them to keep the nostalgia going. Certain shows you can find all the shows that we're recapping.
Man, I'm mad at BET. I'm mad at BET because I want to watch the Miss Pat show. Right?
You can get it. Come on, what if you have regular TV, like streaming on the TV? I think it's a certain night a week, but it won't be as exclusive as it is like watching it on the app.
Because that thing's been on for like 5 years. I want to catch up. Miss Pat's funny.
But
Miss Pat is funny.
With Netflix and 17-day count, they tell you count your day. But you know how much your subscription finna be? If they finna move to a 7 days in theaters, and you already getting live sports pay-per-view, like they got so much they're really trying to just be the end all be all of streaming services.
If they do, I mean, the thing that sucks about it is let's talk about some real shit. If they do move to 17, me and Kyle, we've done a couple of shows where we talked about like, you know, how movie theaters, like, you know, they don't really got a strong leg to stand on right now. And if they do this, I mean, you can pretty much guarantee that movie theaters are going to be closed everywhere. Because if you have a movie that's releasing on this day, and you know in your head logically, I don't got to rush to see it because in less than a month it's going to be in my house. I mean, what the fuck are you going to go to the movies for? There'll be certain like real. You also got to think about like this, like what movies, and we're going to get to it in 1 minute. We're going to see which ones we really like, but what movies do people really run to? There's not like there's a lot that's like, I gotta go see that. Most of the time, there's a movie there, and people are just using that to do something. Hey, let's just go to the movies. Let's see what's playing. You know, it's not all. It's Avengers. I gotta go watch that. No, it's not usually all that throughout the year. That's just the summertime. So it's interesting to figure out, like, if you do that, that's literally basically saying, like, hey, we're gonna kill the movie theaters.
And Netflix is not a movie studio. They have movies that they produce, sure, but it's all about their streaming service. So even they're saying that the old school movie model is not the same anymore, but they promise that when they officially get Warner Brothers, because the ink's not dry yet, it just, but when they officially get Warner Brothers, they're still going to put it in theaters. But they're not a theater company. You know what I'm saying? So
it's interesting.
Who knows what's going to happen in the next year or so?
Absolutely. But we're going to be here to see it. We're going to be here to talk about it. But guys, listen, this is that part of the show where we came on and it is 2006. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a handful of movies that we got. 2026, my bad. I've been doing that shit.
You just went back 20 years, bro.
Well, we need to. Wishful thinking. So subliminally and shit. We're going to go ahead and kick off 2026 with a handful of movies that are going to be coming out this year, and we're going to talk about them. Now, let's just kick it right off. I know we touched on it a little bit, but let's start it off. Avengers Doomsday, man. This is coming out, I believe. Let me go ahead and double check here, but I think it's December, man. So we got to wait like pretty much the whole damn year. We're pretty much a year away from it still. But December 18th, we got Avengers Doomsday, and this is going to be kicking off. Guys, how do you feel, man? Is anybody in the room tired of the Marvel shit, or are we still gonna go try to see it in the theaters?
I think it's
Netflix
still
allows us.
It still has like I think the Marvel movies still have gas. They're not where they were when they first started, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is when people say, "Oh, I have superhero fatigue," because they got both the movies and the TV shows, right? But this is like this. Will it be as good as Endgame? I don't know. But the clips that I have seen, even though we are spoiled as heck. We are spoiled as heck as as fans, because whether you want to, whether you go in with high expectations of this movie or not, I will, like, at the very least, seeing the X-Men look accurate will be a huge plus. Will be a huge plus for me. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty good. I mean, I think that there's the story that they're building is pretty good, and I don't think anybody expected anything to be as good after Endgame. Endgame was definitely like the height. That was like the peak of the mountain. We were talking about it on STR as well. But after that, everybody was like, okay, well, we're done with this superhero shit. But to be honest with you, man, they kind of did build up. I mean, the TV shows sucked. All of them suck to me. I'm sorry, they suck ass. The only show that I like is Daredevil. I love Daredevil, but even that kind of took a little bit of a turn. Like that was so much better when it was on Netflix. But
crazy. Disney just waters it down just a little bit.
It waters it down. They tried not to by making them curse, but at the end of the day, they still are watered down. Like it was
even if you go back to Deadpool and Wolverine, you expected a little bit more. Like even the action was kind of watered down. It's cool to see your favorite comic characters come to life on the big screen, but you watered them down to the, like, Blade should have kicked way more ass than he did.
I'm telling you, bro.
Gambit didn't do shit but just bend around gymnastics
and talk
style.
funny.
And that's it. Funny. You know what I'm saying? They took away the lore of what we knew as, me being a product of the 90s kids era. You took away a lot of golden moments, and now you expect now you're throwing all these big comic book characters to life for this big Doomsday trailer, and they probably gonna have maybe 1 to 2 minute slots the entire movie. Because look what they did with the Ant-Man movie, Quantumania.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
We was expecting that to be a whole lot, and it was a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, but there's also controversy surrounding it even before it came out because of who was in it. So I think even though he's getting his career is coming back, but the thing is, like, that took the wind out of the sails. This right here, I think this is what I mean by we got spoiled. We're expecting this. People want to see Scott Summers, aka Cyclops, #1 in a comic accurate costume, just go completely crazy with the with the eyes. That I feel like should have been something just saved for the movie, or maybe it was a misdirect. Maybe it's a misdirect. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a whole story arc for that with that picture. Like that's a whole, because his optic vision is supposed to like open different dimensions and shit. Like that's one of his powers. But it's like I get what you're saying. Like they're showing us too much. Like we were saying earlier about this. Like if you got fan theories, you got these 1,000 previews, until the movie comes out. But like I like what you were saying too, Stead, about how a lot of this stuff is too corny. I think it's time to say what's real. Deadpool versus Wolverine. I know it got a lot of hype. It was a giant movie for a lot of people, but it was just okay, bro. It was just okay to me.
It was
mediocre.
I'm not gonna lie. It was mediocre. Yeah. The best scene the entire movie was the van fight scene.
When they fought,
entire movie.
I didn't like the whole fight with all the Deadpools and the stupid dog with his tongue in his mouth.
That was pointless.
To be real, I thought Deadpool 2 was better than Deadpool versus Wolverine. When he fought Juggernaut and they had Domino in it and
Cable.
Cable. It was real. That shit was good, man. That shit was pretty good. But whatever. I mean, be that as it may, like like you said, Stead. Apparently, I don't know if this is just talk, hearsay, but they're saying this movie's gonna be like fucking 4 hours long. And
I saw about like 3 hours and like three hours
45
and like
minutes or something.
Yeah, like, but it's like we sat through it. We sat through Endgame. Okay, and that was 3 hours.
It wasn't no fucking 4 hours though.
You know what I'm saying? that was 3 hours and some change. But did it feel like 3 hours and some change? No. It sent you through an emotional roller coaster since the beginning. So can they repeat that? I don't know, but I think our expectations are kind of skewed because of what came before. So
yes, you're right.
We'll
see, but we're gonna go ahead and rate it real quick so we can go on and move on. I want to try to get to the top 5 before we get within the hour like usual. But okay, so to give Avengers Doomsday a rating, we're gonna go ahead and what do I think? How bad do I want to see it? All right, let's go.
Yay!
I'm gonna give it a 6.5.
6.5, huh?
It's fair.
Now, Kyle,
fair.
So said,
I agree.
Kyle knows how I rate shit. It's got to be the Lord has got to touch with his hands. For me to give it a 10. That's how high a 10 is for me,
bro. I remember real quick. This side, don't mean to cut you out, but you remember when you did the review of the Superman film?
Oh man, listen, bro.
Like we build up. You take away our childhood egos and be like, yeah, we're gonna go see our favorite comic book character on TV, and they gave you all this suspense for these previews and the Galactic Wars in the background and all this shit, and then you go to see it, and it was like, eh.
I'm telling you, bro. I don't know if we're just building our shit up too much, or if it's just lackluster when it comes to the performance. I don't know.
But I want to critique the 90s era so damn bad.
Avengers Doomsday, I'm going to say about a 6.5. I do want to see it because I love this stuff. But I'm not as into it. Put it this way, if Netflix says, hey, we're going to put it out in 17 days after it's released, I'll be like, okay, I'll wait for it to be out. But if it's in the theaters, I'm definitely gonna take the family and go. So yeah, 6.5. What y'all got? Give it what's a good number for y'all, like that, the anticipation of you going and run to see it.
Now I'd probably go about a 7 or an 8 because
7 or 8.
7 or 8 because I haven't gone to a movie theater to see a movie in forever.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I'm gonna be 100 with you. I have not seen a movie in theater since last March. Right?
Yeah, I know you told me. You said you don't really go to the theaters too often. You said it on here.
Yeah, there's only one theater in my city left, right? And the mall that it's in is a ghost town. And most of the movies that are there, all you gotta do is wait a few months. But it made a good date night. Yeah. For me and Babe,
see, so something to do. See,
so that's that's what it was. So I'll give it about 7.5 for me.
7.5. Okay, that's fair. What about you, Stead? 7.
I'm standing at a solid 6.
6. Okay, that's fair. I mean, we've seen a lot of superhero shit, man. It's a fair rate. I feel.
I gotta think with the ads giving away too much for me. It takes away my
facts.
It's too revealed. Once you done over reveal, you done oversold me. I done got 30 minutes of the movie in like 5 clips.
And now people are online with those clips, smart ass motherfuckers too, are over there making the movie up. And you're like, damn, in halftime they get a lot of it right. I'm like, I've seen this shit in my head.
Get a YouTube release, fan base YouTube release, and it's gonna be better than the actual movie.
I'm trying to tell you, and you're gonna be let down, just like Superman. But speaking of Superman, next movie on the list, Supergirl. Now,
okay,
this looks pretty good. Pretty good. I think because it's different, I think it's gonna speak a little bit more. I'm not a Supergirl fan like that, but I think that they're gonna do something different with this. It really, 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 really gives off fucking Guardian of the Galaxy vibes.
Yep.
Really. And Guardians of the Galaxy was really good, but I already saw Guardians of the Galaxy. 3 of them. So I don't want to see Guardians of the Galaxy anymore. But I'm down for Supergirl. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Me wanting to see Supergirl. Am I running to the theaters? Let's see.
Yay!
4.5. Supergirl, I may wait until it comes on Prime or HBO Max.
HBO Max.
Yeah, I don't know if I might take my daughters. I have daughters. I might take my daughters, but that would be the thing. Me just personally, like, man, fuck it. I got a day. I'm getting away from the family and just going to the movies by myself. It wouldn't be on the Supergirl movie. I'm sorry. How you guys feel?
Supergirl. Okay, let me tell you something. I have been waiting for Supergirl to have another chance in the theater since I saw the first movie that came out in the 80s. Okay, and that is like because that movie bombed after it came out was the reason we didn't get a lot of female-led superhero films afterwards, right? That's why it took us forever to get a Wonder Woman film, which till this day is probably my favorite, my favorite DC film of the modern era during that time. Supergirl,
not the second one. Not say the second one.
80.
That second one.
The first one.
I watched that shit at my house and almost left. I almost walked out.
Oh, they were trying to do way too much.
Woo, that shit was bad.
They were doing way too much with that one. But Supergirl, because I'm somewhat familiar with the comics they're using to make this film, like the source material. I want to see how this is gonna turn out. Oh, and I got to give it up to people who mentioned this. Because we are introduced to Supergirl at the end of Superman, right? Yeah. That's coming directly after. We don't have to wait like 2 or 3, 4 other movies to see what happens to her. It's happening. It'll be here in June. So they're doing this in a order. And yes, this does feel like Guardians of the Galaxy. But you know what? I'm down for it. I know why they're doing this in the first place. And the girl playing Supergirl, the woman playing Supergirl. Okay, I'm cool. I'm cool with her. She looked like she got it down. And also we're about to see Lobo for the first time. Yeah. So yeah.
Shout out to what's his name? Jason Momoa, man.
Jason Momoa.
He's a killer in Hollywood, man.
He's getting these parts, bro.
He's good, man. Yeah. He's really good. I said it before. I can't wait for the last Fast and the Furious movie to come out because his villain in Fast and the Furious, the last one, was fucking great. It was great, bro. He was on some Joker shit. Like he was really good, man. That movie was good because of his villain
character,
right?
A lot of comedic, Yeah, it was Joker style. Like you can see the lore, but yeah, it was fun. But for me, and with this movie, it's definitely like a 5 for me for this. Just because I'm a fan of the Lobo character from DC, kind of the archangel of it. And even though he probably won't get him but like 2.5 seconds the whole movie, it's still worth seeing him pop out.
Yeah, we're gonna see, man. I mean, hopefully I think Supergirl is gonna be better than Superman. And I know that sounds fucking crazy, but I think that they're gonna do more. They're probably gonna. I feel like they're gonna tell her story better because they haven't, like we said, they haven't had a lot of Supergirl material. Besides they had Smallville, they had there hasn't been a lot of Supergirl material.
That CW show, which I was a big fan of when that came out, because once again that was a first. It was the first time she had ever gotten her own show. Superman has like I don't know how many shows spanning back to the freaking 50s. So.
Not even counting animated. Yeah, for sure.
Word.
But sticking to this superhero dynamic, we definitely got to speak on it. We're going to talk about Spider-Man. It's a big year for superhero movies, man. Now, listen, I got to say this. I'm about to blow y'all socks off a little bit. Spider-Man, I want to see this fucking movie. I'm not going to lie. And one of the main reasons, you guessed it, the Hulk, baby. The Hulk is in it. And I really want to see after they jack the Hulk up in Endgame and in Infinity War, I want to see what they bring, what they're presenting with him this time around. They're saying that there could be the inclusion of Gray Hulk. I want to see what they do with that. I know they introduced, of course, Red Hulk, that's Thunderbolt Ross, in the which I still haven't seen that Captain America, the last Captain America, Brave and the Bold. But the last Spider-Man movie was so damn good, bro. With the Tobey Maguire and bringing back what the hell? Why keep saying
Andrew Garfield?
Andrew Garfield.
No, I'm talking about
and
not the
just
Green
about
Hornet,
every
Green
other villain.
Goblin. Green Goblin. Yeah, damn.
Green
Yeah,
Hornet. I was like
Green
Kato.
Hornet.
You was looking for a Kato character?
But yeah,
Man.
Spider-Man, I think it's going to be really good. I liked how Doctor Strange, remember, they erased his brain. They erased everybody else's memory of him or something like that.
Yeah, we about to.
It's supposedly,
man.
yeah,
we about to
supposedly
get
supposed to be a good arc for that.
We about to get we are finally going to get a real depressed, down on his luck Peter Parker. Even in the comics, he is not. He does not lead a happy life. It's happy for like a little bit, and then life is like, nope, take that away. I'm like, man, and every freaking time. And I'm gonna be honest. The only Spider-Man movie I've ever seen that disappointed me was Spider-Man 3 with Venom. Yeah, that was the only one. That was the only one that disappointed me. I'm not saying I didn't like it at all. I'm just saying that's the only one that really disappointed me. Then we get the modern age Spider-Man, no origin story. Let's move forward from that, and then we get like a brand new happy-go-lucky techie Spider-Man. I'm digging it,
I love it.
Now nobody knows who he is. It's like because in the MCU, nobody really has a secret identity. Everybody knows who everybody is, including civilians. So now this is the first part, for the most part, yeah. So this is the first time we're gonna see what it's gonna be like with him just being Spider-Man and people not knowing Peter Parker, and he's not, and he's not with MJ and anything else like that. Because let's go. I'm definitely seeing this in theaters. Expectations about an 8.
Side take is mine too, real for real. But quick side take: when he come out and put the suit on and do the first swing, they got to play Jay-Z little line and be like, "Allow me to reintroduce myself." It's a New York vibe, right?
Yeah,
you know what?
Sure.
You know what?
For
you know
sure.
what? Go for it. Go for it.
Make it happen. But yeah, listen, my ranking on Spider-Man, like I said, because mainly, don't get it twisted, because the Hulk is in it, and I got to see what they do with my boy's story, bro. If it's just some 2-minute shit, I'm gonna be pissed. But apparently it's supposed to be like he's in it. So
okay.
You
were nice to this one. You were nice.
Yeah, Spider-Man is one of the ones I'm actually looking forward to seeing this year. I'm not gonna lie.
For real, man.
For sure.
Like, I'm with you, B, on the whole Hulk, like, because you probably won't get more Bruce Banner because he's supposed to be mentoring him. He's supposed to be filling the shoes of Tony Stark for him.
Yeah, so, Tony, yeah.
And then it'll probably be towards maybe, like you say, speculations. My fan theory is, he turns Hulk, briefly to see who the new enemy is, or probably to go against Spider-Man. Who knows? But I would anticipate this one over Doomsday.
Damn, ooh, that's a big one. That's a
big one.
You know what's interesting? This Spider-Man comes out in July. Yep. So we're gonna be able to see Spider-Man in July, and then not that much later, we'll be able to see Doomsday.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna watch them both. I'm probably gonna watch both of them in theaters. There's no doubt about it. I'm probably gonna watch Supergirl too. Like, I talk shit now, but as soon as that shit comes out and I got a day off, I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm going to movies. But yeah, it's just this is the one that I'm definitely looking forward to. All right, we're going to do a couple more, and then we're going to jump into the top 5, which if I didn't say it, I don't know if I said it, but today we're doing a really fun one, top 5 favorite sauces. Now, this is sauces that you put in your food and whatever you like. There's a whole bunch, so it's going to be a really fun conversation, so we're going to jump into that next. After that, listen, there's a bunch. I got a bunch here. We're not going to go through every single one, but let's go ahead and do this one real quick, and we're going to kind of put them together. Mortal Kombat 2. We got Mortal Kombat coming back out. Now, this movie has been kind of controversial because they've had a lot of hot and cold start and stop things happen with it. Like, they keep changing the dates on it. They moving back and forth. And you already had the first one, and the first one kind of had mixed reviews, even though I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty fun. Maybe not, really relating to the story as much, but definitely was kind of fun. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 2 is coming out this year. How do you guys feel about it?
You want to take this one, Stead?
Okay, sure. Well, after seeing the first one, let me kick it off by saying I'm still a fan of the 95 Robin Shaw, Liu Kang. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like there's nothing you can present to me in this modern age that's gonna be like, changed my mind of the original. And I know people got mixed reviews about the original, but for this unbeknownst character, this Cole being basically, if you was playing the video game, he would be your avatar in the movie for the whole lore, and it takes away from all the other fighters. Like it's going to take away the appeal of Shang Tsung, Liu Kang, Kano, all these great, fantastic fighters in this tournament. And now we got Shao Kahn. I don't care too much for Johnny Cage. Never care for him in the game. He cool and all.
It looks like he's gonna be one of the main characters in this. That's one of the craziest things that I was looking at when I saw the trailer. He's like the head guy in this one. It's gonna
be a lot of lore, a lot of unnecessary puns according to Johnny's character.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be lackluster because of that. It's gonna lose lackluster because of that.
I mean, it looks good, man. It looks like it's got some potential. But like you said, man, it may be kind of goofy. But here's another thing: we talking Mortal Kombat, right? Can't have Mortal Kombat without Street Fighter. Street Fighter's coming out,
right?
And Street Fighter looks. The thing that I like about Street Fighter, it looks like it's going to be just pure stupid fun, and
that's it.
Present it and let me have it, and I guarantee you, this is gonna be one of them surprisers where you're gonna be surprised how much you like this fucking movie. I guarantee we're gonna be like, yo, Street Fighter was phenomenal, right? And Mortal Kombat might just be okay, but yeah, I'm down. What y'all think about Street Fighter, y'all?
Out of the two of these, which are you more than like? Are you going to see these in theaters or wait till it hits streaming? Because we ain't got that much time to wait, so. Like, is this a movie you see yourself paying money for, or wait until it hits streaming? Either one of them, Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter.
Street Fighter's coming out in October, so Mortal Kombat's coming out, I think, in May. Let me see. I'm just checking real quick. Mortal Kombat's coming out. Damn, yeah, Mortal Kombat's coming out early. Mortal Kombat comes out in May. Yeah, in May. That's a lot of time. I mean, I'll probably see both, but it really depends. I will go harder to try to see Street Fighter in theaters. Street Fighter, I might make time for and be like, all right, I'm not doing nothing. I'm gonna go see Street Fighter tomorrow, babe. Or you want to come go see? Or we'll do a date night and be like, yo, babe, let's put the kids over there or whatever, and we'll go see Street Fighter. But Mortal Kombat, I'm probably gonna wait unless I hear like, oh, that fucking Mortal Kombat was incredible. Then I might jump in. But Mortal Kombat, I'll probably wait until it gets on. HBO Max or wherever it gets on.
I am more than likely to. My thing is like seeing the first trailer. I'm like, you know what? This could have been worse. Honestly, like people, I see people arguing over the accuracy of how people look, and I'm like, you know what? Given what we've gotten before, okay. We get Guile with the goofy looking 90s haircut that would not work in real life. I like that. Okay. Give me, I like that. We get a somewhat accurate looking Blanca. Jason Momoa in this one as Blanca.
I told you guys, this guy is the new who was Tom Hanks.
Right?
We did every damn thing.
And freaking and okay, 50 Cent as Balrog. Okay.
Star-studded cast, man.
50 Cent as Balrog. People out
Roman
here.
Reigns.
Roman Reigns.
And he better do Akuma justice, because Akuma is by far my favorite Street Fighter character.
And
next to Ken.
And it'll be the first time he's ever in a movie. Like first time he's ever in a like a Hollywood film. He was in the best adaptation I've ever seen in my life, which is Street Fighter Assassin's Fist. Which, if you haven't seen that, go look it up. It's really well done. It's really well focused. It's mostly about Ryu and Ken. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about Roman Reigns?
Nah. So this movie came out some years ago. It was originally on the Machinima channel back in the day, and it was built as a web series, like 10-minute episodes apiece, all talk, and it had references from Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter 2, and it was all a story about Ryu and Ken and their master Gin, right? And it was focused. It was really focused. You know what I'm saying? But as far as what we're getting today, I think the funniest thing and the most weird thing at the same time. People are okay, but also not surprising to me at the same time, because we got some thirsty guys out here. Okay, people were getting mad over Chun-Li. They said she wasn't thick enough. Like whoever's playing her wasn't thick enough, because they all looking at those thighs. And I'm like, look, she can fight. She can fight, and she's actually a fighter. Whereas the first time they did Chun-Li, they did her dirty and made her a reporter, and she fought great, played great by me not win. But other than that, then you had the Legacy of Chun-Li, and they jacked that all the way up. So I'm saying
nothing was worse than that damn what was it, the Chun-Li movie with the girl who was in Smallville.
Yeah, Legend of Chun-Li.
Legend of Chun-Li. That's what it is, right?
Michael Clark Duncan did it.
I paid money to watch that in theaters.
Me too.
I'm still want my money back, man.
Yeah, that movie was fucking horrible, bro. But yeah, we got you got Mortal Kombat and you got Street Fighter. I would say just to say it. I mean, I would say I'll give it about, I don't know, maybe like a 5 for both of them. I'm not really. I actually want to. I think I'm going to enjoy it, but as far as like, I can't wait for it to come out, I'm not super hyped for it in that way. So I'll give it like a 5 for both.
Man, I would. You know what? Since we've watched the original, like I've watched the original Street Fighter from '94. Rest in peace of Ralph Julia. He carried that movie on his back. He carried that movie on his back. But watching, like, one of these days, I'll probably me and Babe, we like to watch bad movies on purpose. You know. Okay. So, and this is on the list. I do not know if I want to subject her to Legend of Chun-Li, though. And nothing against the actress who was playing her. It was just the decisions they made was horrible. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and do one more. I had like 3 more up here. One of them is Toy Story 5. I mean, that's coming out. I'm not gonna see it, but I like what they're doing. I like the story arc on it. Basically, like the toys are gonna basically verse like the realm of technology, kind of like we were talking about earlier. Like kids aren't just playing with toys anymore. They got tablets and shit. My daughter literally. Yeah, she takes her toys out for 10 minutes and then throws it to the side, and then she goes and tries to grab the tablet. We got to tell her to get off the tablet. And even when she gets off the tablet, she'll go and grab like some coloring books and stuff like that before she goes to like her Barbies and shit. But yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. Toy Story 5. I stopped watching Toy Story after the second one. I'm sorry, but I know like a little bit about it. But
the first three movies. Yes, cannot be touched. Number four, man.
Didn't need it, but we love the characters.
I liked Bo Peep's arc. I really enjoyed Bo Peep's arc, and I liked Forky. You know what I'm saying? But you could have, They did a short for Bo Peep explaining what exactly happened to her. They did a short that picks up right after the events of 5, because it's a flashback. I mean, events of 4. Because it's a flashback, but everybody else was like relegated to background characters. So if you just stuck and gave us a short, because they've done shorts and stuff before, short specials, that would have been fine. You didn't really need. Yeah, you didn't really need 4. 3 was gut punch. That gut punched you with emotion by the end. It was done. It was perfect.
Well, I don't think anybody in this room is running to go see Toy Story in the fucking movie theater. Unless I'm wrong. Might be wrong.
You got a friend in me.
It's coming out,
maybe one of my nephews or one of my nieces want to see it. I don't know.
You got a friend.
I'll wait.
Last but not least, there's another one that I'm surprised is coming back out, and because of the cast, no doubt about it, I want to go see Scary Movie 6, yo. It's I think as millennials, remember Scary Movie was a event when it came out. Remember how everybody was talking about it? It was something that we haven't really seen before. It was a parody movie in a way where, of course, you had movies like Naked Gun and different stuff like that, Hot Shots Part Deuce and stuff like that. But it's like Scary Movie flipped it on its head. Like it represented something different when they, redid the Scream, with Carmen Electra, and they played everything. I Know What You Did Last Summer. We had all these really cheesy but good horror movies, and then Scary Movie came out. Marlon and Sean and Keenan and all of them or whatever, and it was phenomenal, bro. I remember talking about this shit when I was in school, and I'm like, yo, listen, Scary Movie, blah, blah, blah. And it was like something that you shouldn't really watch.
Yeah.
It was funny, bro. Yeah.
What's
Bro,
it was so damn good. And then the second one came out, and the second one was good. And then the third one started falling off. The third one started falling off a lot. But they got the whole cast coming back. And I think they're gonna do really well, man. Are y'all excited? Were y'all excited when Marlon announced it?
When he announced, it was very unexpected for me, but I'm glad that it's happening. I'm glad that it's happening. They got it back under
their control.
Yeah, that's right. I feel it.
Man, let's do this. Let's do this.
And I like that they're not gonna hold back either, because that's another thing that I hate. I hate all these fucking narratives in these movies where it's like, instead of putting like emphasis in making the movie good, they're putting more emphasis in, let's tell a story. Let's not tell a story, but let's tell a underlining story on top of the story. You know what I mean? Like let's make sure we segregate this part or whatever to make sure it speaks to this audience. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Can you please? So I really hope they come really hard with disrespecting the shit out of people. I want to laugh.
8.5.
Mean it.
A high 8.5. It's because it's comedy, it's parody, and if you know Marlon Wayans, he don't give a fuck anyway.
Nope.
So to be able to see him back, since the last parody for him was like Haunted House, the Haunted House franchise, and 50 Shades of Black and stuff. Like he's always gonna give his 100% all as a workhorse. But see all these other great, phenomenal characters and cast members come back. It's gonna be great. I feel like it's gonna be that. We need a comic relief.
Yes,
because we had a lot of bad films. A couple of them were bad films. Some of them was okay films. But to see them take it and see what they can do comedy wise and improv it, it's going to be hilarious.
I'm down. Yeah, I agree. I think about a 7. I don't think I'm going to run to the movie theaters for it, but I'm definitely going to. It'll be one, like I said. Me and the wife will be like, all right, let's go get rid of the kids and go on a date, go out to eat, and then go watch this. I can see that, because this is something that we grew up on. This is our heritage, back in the day when it comes to comedy and shit like that. But Kyle, how about you, bro? You feeling it?
I'm gonna give it a 7, especially since they got the entire cash back. Shout out to the Marlon brothers, to the to the Wayans brothers. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Anna Faris, everybody up in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I want to watch. Now I want to watch the the original ones again, because it's been a minute since I've seen them.
It's been a while, right? I don't even know what the hell they are. Yeah, I mean, I know they have them probably on like what's it called, but there's so many. That's another thing about the services now. That there's so many different services. Like you don't know where to find shit. You got to Google it.
And that's the thing. Like it may because licenses and stuff are a thing. So it's like, okay, so it might be up here one day, and next thing you know, some months go by, it's no longer there anymore.
Exactly.
And then you got to search for it again, but then it's under a freaking paywall on like Amazon or something. Like what, So
crazy,
so it's annoying. May I really fast add one more movie than I'm anticipating personally?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
It's Coyote versus Acme.
Yeah, I saw that. That's another one that was controversial, because that was supposed to come out wasn't it like 2-3 years ago or something like that?
Yeah, it was already done. It was already done, and Warner Bros was on their we got to save money thing. So all these projects were getting just trashed. You know what I'm saying?
We see why, apparently.
And
selling them.
They were selling them because they wanted to get the tax break, so they could get so they could get money, because they were hemorrhaging money basically. But all these finished projects are like the Batgirl movie. I don't care if it's bad. You already got me hyped up about it. Let it happen. Make some money from it.
That movie was probably gonna be phenomenal. They have my boy Brandon Fraser in there too, playing Firefly.
And they brought back Michael Keaton. They brought back Michael Keaton. Yeah, they did.
I'd be down. I think that Flash movie. I think they saw that Flash movie, and I think they lost all fucking hope. because Flash did really bad, and people really didn't enjoy it.
And then the Ezra Miller controversy.
Exactly, it was already just so saturated in controversy. They should have just put it saved themselves and just put it on streaming in the first place because now it's in. But
a goat like Michael Keaton, they did it for him.
I'm telling you, I liked Michael Keaton in it too. I liked his representation back in the Batman. I liked seeing him fight. I mean, one of the final fight scenes, it wasn't terrible to me, bro. I say that shit all the time. Like, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't terrible to me, bro. It was some stupid shit in it, but it was like, I like the representation of like what it was standing for. I like Michael Keaton coming back as Batman. I even like Supergirl. She kind of held it down or whatever, even though she didn't fucking look like Supergirl.
It was a different version, variant.
Different thing, whatever. But Coyote versus Acme comes out.
Coyote versus Acme. Yeah, that's finally coming out. Thank you, Catch Up Entertainment. They saved the film. They also they're also the ones that distributed The Day the Earth Blew Up, the Porky and Daffy film, right?
Okay.
And that
we don't. Oh, I'm sorry.
Continue. That movie was funny. No, go ahead, Steph.
Nah, I just want to say, what we don't need is another Space Jam. You can stop with that shit. Stop that.
Yo, listen. I gotta say this shit.
Why we on the Acme crowd?
The other Space Jam, the new one with LeBron James, that was a good ass movie, man.
I know.
I was surprised.
But I don't need these to go. There comes a time for me, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? Get the appeal of the sports related. And me, I'm a fan of Acme, of course, the whole 3D, 2D thing going on. But I like the original Space Jam. But to each his own. I get it. It was more of the modern appeal. It was great. It wasn't a bad film. But I don't need 10 of them damn movies.
No, don't overdo it. Yeah, we
did not need.
Let me say it like that.
It did not need to be 2 hours. But interesting thing. No, interesting thing about Space Jam, like their original concept of Space Jam was they were going to do all types of sports, not just basketball. Like there was even talks of them doing a skateboard version with Tony Hawk, and that ended up not happening. Like they had they were meetings, everything. There was another one they wanted to do a golf version. They wanted to do one with football. They wanted to cover all sports with whatever sports icon was popular.
Unrelated, but what happened to Matt Hoffman?
Man, yeah, I don't know.
See how open up a memory core. He went to talk about sports. I was like,
did I just open a can of worms there?
BMX legend,
pro BMX, because you brought up Tony Hawk, and I'm like, I remember my mom didn't buy me the Tony Hawk game. I ended up getting Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX, which was still dope.
You know what?
It wasn't the same.
You know what? I know this is not a video game show, but can we agree that BMX game, dope soundtrack. Same thing with the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater was pretty good.
Underground was the best. We don't want to get off subject because he about to wrap it up though.
It's good. But I was just gonna say, there are some other movies, of course, that's coming out, and we're talking about skaters and stuff. And I just saw this, and it kind of made me smile a little bit because, of course, Johnny Knoxville just announced that he's coming out with another Jackass movie, which I'm shocked about. I'm shocked about. The last one was actually really funny. And they introduced some new people, so I'm glad that they're doing something. But of course, him and Bam Margera were having a lot of issues, but it looks like
now
Bam's coming back, man. Yeah, it's definitely awesome.
I got a question. Do they have like EMTs on staff?
I'm pretty sure they got all that shit.
They have to, because like the reason why Jackass never really appealed to me is because I'm like, why are y'all willingly hurting yourselves? But then again,
Jackass is great.
That's why they all ended up in rehab. That's why it was all.
It was all on fucking. It was on everything. That's why them niggas was on everything.
all it took for me was watching the shopping cart thing, because my uncle was a Jackass fan. The shopping cart stunt, the stapling their nipple,
man. Steve-O really been the original Wild Boy Steve-O.
Wild Boy.
Steve-O was fucking crazy. But we got a lot of movies coming out, man, this year. So if you guys want to go watch, hopefully this answers a couple of questions. I'm pretty sure you guys heard of a lot, but just to name a couple real quick. We got Return to Silent Hill. That's one that I actually want to see. We got this new movie, this Primate movie that's coming out this week, actually. I think tomorrow. Looks pretty good. It's a little horror film about a monkey and people keeping pets they shouldn't fucking have. That's what I think it is. But
I've seen documentaries of that.
Yeah, but we got also just a couple more. There's another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie coming. I think it's with the voice acting and stuff like that. Echoes of the Ooze, which okay, we'll see that. Scream 7. That's gonna be probably pretty good. Let's check that out because the last Scream was good.
Why does it have 7 movies?
The last one was good, man. I can't even hate. If it's good, it's good. I don't give a fuck if they got 40 of them. But they got Super Mario Galaxy. That's coming back.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to the theaters for that one.
Oh shit, we got Kyle amped up for one. Oh fuck. Yeah. Okay,
let's go. Let's go.
Super Mario. You got the Michael Jackson documentary. That's going to be interesting too.
I'm curious about that. And screw all the haters who are belly aching like, oh, he didn't hire a Michael Jackson impersonator. Yeah, okay. He hired they hired his literal family. What do you?
Hey, listen, man. If they do it, they do it. In-house. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, Michael Jackson documentary. I don't know why, but for me, it feels like it's too soon. Night, baby. I feel like it's too soon, bro. It's like I don't know. I'm not ready for it yet. I don't know. It might be
really. So after Flex Alexander, whatever that bullshit, Lifetime.
I don't even count that shit. I never.
No. Don't count that. Don't count that.
We ain't had a good one since the American Dream, Jackson 5.
Yeah. Documentaries they be staples, and I mean I guess like people enjoy them a lot, but I think with Michael Jackson, man, Michael Jackson's like it's just personal, bro. Like that was the motherfucker that I grew up. I mean, when I tell you I grew up with Michael Jackson, bro. Janet Jackson's, The Love Will Never Do, Miss You Much. Like me and my sister used to watch those tapes, the Thriller tape, the Moonwalker tape. We watched that shit religiously.
You had the Moonwalker tape?
Oh,
I could never find that. The Moonwalker tape?
We used to play that damn Moonwalker tape where you had Joe Pesci being the guy, and then he turns into the spaceship at the that shit was
wild. A fever dream. Okay.
That shit was, and then the making of Thriller. We had that too. We used to watch that, and then we used to watch Moonwalker. Me and my sister, we constantly watched those shits, yo.
Oh man. My little
nephew, all right, guys.
He's 3 and he loves Michael Jackson.
That's awesome. And you're doing the good thing because you're keeping the legacy alive, bro.
That's his parents.
We're gonna dive into the top 5. Yo, we've been talking for an hour and a half. It's the first show of the year, but it's been a great show, man. I really appreciate you guys coming on tonight. And we're gonna do the top 5 pretty quickly tonight. Usually we just do a powwow between me and Kyle, but we're doing our favorite sauces. Now, guys, let me clarify. I don't think you guys wrote a list or anything, but just whatever you like. Literally, it's the sauces. You feel me? You know what a sauce is. You got spaghetti, you got French fries, you got chicken, you got a whole bunch of different things that maybe you don't even think about.
Those are products. Those were not sauces.
I like it. No, I'm saying I'm gearing into it. But what you're dipping in. So you get your burger, you get your sandwich, you get whatever you get, and then you want to put the sauce up on it so it ain't dry. So you ain't eating a fucking a cotton sandwich or whatever.
You at Thanksgiving and that turkey just pissing you off.
There you go. So that's what I was thinking about with this. So we're gonna start with. Let me go ahead and put the banner up there so everybody can see the number. Okay. We're gonna start with number 5, and we're gonna go around the room and give our number 5s.
Okay.
But number 5, I'll start it off. For me, hands down, Frank's Red Hot. Frank's Red Hot sauce. It's got to be Frank's.
It's got to be.
I don't care about
that shit on everything.
I love ever since I was a kid. My dad, he used to fry fish, and he'd get whiting fish, and he'd get the cornmeal, he'd get the flour and everything or whatever, and he'd fry fish and make boiled potatoes and string beans, and get a plate or a bowl and put Frank's hot sauce all over it. And since then, I fucking love Frank's hot sauce.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds good.
It was one of them meals, bro. One of the meals that we had as a kid that I love, a Frank's Red Hot sauce on everything. What you got, Kyle?
Spaghetti sauce. Now, specifically, like I got introduced to a sauce recently called Yo Mama sauce.
Oh man, yeah, I've heard of that too. What is that exactly?
It's basically another brand, but it's got a bit of a it's got a kick to it. But other than that, it's mostly regular spaghetti sauce. But I will never have spaghetti without sauce. I gotta have the noodles drenched in the sauce. You know what I mean?
What about meat? You adding meat to it too, or is it just? Are you one of the guys who is cool with give me a jar of sauce and a box of pasta and I'm straight?
You know what? If somebody is making it with meat sauce, I will have it with meat sauce. But if I'm making it myself, most of the time, I'm just having it with regular tomato, like the regular tomato sauce. Now, like Ragu or Yo Mama's or Prego, you know what I'm saying? I've had all of those. So, but I gotta have it with the sauce. You know?
Let me tell you something. That the one, I don't know if y'all can see it well, but that Rayo's or whatever, Rayo's homemade, that sauce is phenomenal, man. I mean, usually I'll go to the store and just get like the Walmart brand or the stuff that's the cheapest because I add shit to my spaghetti sauce. I add everything, garlic, everything. But to get just one off the shelf, that Rayo's, that shit, it's like $6 a jar. But I'm telling you, it's some really good ass sauce. What about you, Stead?
Heinz 57 for me.
Heinz 57. Okay, this is a good one because I always see that there's a whole bunch of sauces. If you go down the condiments aisle when you're in the store, there's a lot of different sauces. And you look at them, and half them shits you never had before in your life. Instead, give us like an explanation. What is Heinz 57? Like, what is it?
It's like an alternate to ketchup. It's like an alternate ketchup sauce. It got like a nice tang, to have a little spice to it. But it's a really good sauce. You can put it on like your burgers. You know what I'm saying? I used to put it on burgers. I used to put it on damn near everything. Pork chop, pork steaks. It was practically no meat in my refrigerator, Pauls, that I couldn't eat without some Heinz 57 sauce.
Heinz 57. Okay. Yeah, they got it advertised on some chicken over here. Like they marinated it in chicken. Are you guys marinators? Do you guys get when you cook like chicken or steak or whatever? Do you marinate the food first and then cook it, or it's like fuck that? Yeah, that's me, right?
I mean, either or. It's kind of time for that shit. If I'm really trying to be in and get myself steady on, I'll fuck around and play. Like if I like defrost it and I want to defrost and cook it the next morning, I'll probably go and put my seasonings and my sauce on it.
Okay.
Let it marinate overnight, then come in, give it a better taste in the morning.
All right, cool. Damn, we knocked out number 5 nice and fast. That was good. All right, we're gonna jump right into number 4. I'll kick it off. Number 4, I got for sure barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce, hands down. Any type of barbecue sauce, honestly, I'm cool with just getting the what's it called, but I do like I'm kind of like you said, Stead. I like to add shit to my stuff, bro. I'll go ahead and get like the Walmart for like $1, or maybe I'll get the bigger bottle for like $3, and then I'll go home and I'll get some brown sugar, I'll get some cinnamon, I'll get a little honey and put it in a pot and stir it up together with a little salt and a little lime juice or something. Let me tell you something, bro. I'll fuck some shit up, yo. I'm a chef in my house, y'all.
You a chef.
Nobody said.
You a chef.
I'm cooking everything, bro. But barbecue sauce for me, of course, back in the day, I don't know if this is like everybody's. I'm pretty sure black people, we used to have barbecues. Like, you get some barbecue chicken, get some barbecue on your hot dogs.
Yeah.
But every kid, for the most part, went to McDonald's and you got a 4-piece chicken nugget Happy Meal and you got barbecue sauce. And McDonald's barbecue sauce, no lie, is legit, bro. I fucking love those little barbecue sauce from McDonald's. You got that taste ever since you were a kid, bro. That shit never left.
Man.
But I love barbecue sauce, bro.
What
you got for us, Kyle?
You know what? I like barbecue sauce, but I gotta give this spot the honey mustard sauce.
Ooh, okay.
I gotta give it to
as well.
I gotta give it to honey mustard. Let me tell you something. Give me some chicken nuggets. Give me some honey mustard sauce. I'll go to Burger King, tear those things up. Okay, because
right now.
Okay, give me because it's got the twang. It's got that zing. As soon as when I discovered it as a kid, I was like, this is over barbecue sauce to me because everybody orders barbecue sauce. I need the honey. I need that honey mustard sauce.
Man, it's got me some chicken strips. You give me them chicken strips and some honey mustard.
Absolutely.
I'm curious for both of you guys. What is your go-to honey mustard? Like, what brand did you run into?
The spice. Oh my god. I would just get it from fast food joints. To be honest with you, like
really,
like Burger King's honey mustard sauce. Always hits. Always.
How about you, Stan? You got a specific brand?
Wendy's like honey mustard is definitely top tier in my book.
Man, let me tell y'all something. I'm about to put y'all on game, yo. If you go to the store next time, if you got an opportunity, grab you a bottle of Ken's Steakhouse honey mustard, and grab you some. I don't know if you shop at Walmart. Walmart has a lot of. They have a lot of basically like substitutes for different like restaurant chains, and they have these chicken tenders in a bag. And it's a great value brand. And it's chicken tender. They're already cooked. No, they're already like put together. They're already breaded. And you put them in some oil with some Ken Steakhouse honey mustard. Let me tell you something. When I make that shit at the house, my daughters, man, bro, they go crazy for that shit. But it tastes like Cane's, like Cane's chicken. Have you ever had Cane's chicken tenders?
Yeah.
It's really good, bro. Really, really good. Honey mustard's a good one. I love honey mustard. All right, nice. All right, we just got through 4. All right, guys, we're moving on up the list pretty quickly. We got 3 people in here. It's the fastest we ever did it, Kyle. Man, Kyle take 3 hours on fucking doing fucking top 5s. All right, so we got number 3. At my number 3. Now this is the one. This is one right here. Like y'all was saying, you go to Wendy's and stuff like that. Honey mustard. I gotta go to Burger King because Burger King got one of the best sauces I've had, and that's their zesty sauce, bro. That sauce that they use for the onion rings. Ooh. I love that shit, bro. I don't know. I know there's like comparisons that they have in store. I think like Sweet Baby Ray's, they have one that's similar to it, but I don't know, bro. I don't know what the hell it is or how you make it, but Burger King got that onion ring sauce, that zesty sauce. Whenever I go, and you know they're stingy asses. Hey, can I get some extra sauces? Oh, extra money, bro. I be giving them like $3. Like put 12 of them in that bitch. Yo. I have like a small fry, but I'll just every fucking one,
cramming them in.
But it's good. I'm trying to pull a picture right now. But have y'all had it before?
I think the zesty sauce. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. That sauce is so damn good, man. And they have like Burger King altogether. They have like I love Burger King. Like we did a show about Burger King before. Yeah. But if you ever go, like definitely try it, man, because it's really good. Burger King, they also have like their other sauces kind of suck. But I do like McDonald's. They got a hot mustard on chicken nuggets. I love the hot mustard. And I love the hot mustard on Chinese food that kind of burn your nostrils when you eat it. When it's I love that shit, bro. That shit is good. But yeah, that's number 3 for me. What y'all got? Number 3.
You want to go first, Dad?
Okay. Number 3 in the book of sauces, I'm gonna take another fast food option and go with some Raising Cane sauce.
Raising Cane's, all right. I never had this.
I've never been to Raising
Cane before.
Like, it's not a thing over here, really. So,
Gotcha, man. But that sauce.
What does it taste like?
Kind of a ranch vibe, like a creamier ranch vibe. Got like a little zest to it. It's like a off-brand zesty sauce a little bit, but it's really, really good. And I know everybody like, well, you can make that at home with the mayonnaise and a little bit of this and that, and you can mix it. I want to go to the damn restaurant and get it. I don't need to give me the self-made home, which I probably could make it if I put my little seasons and whatever. But bro, Raising Cane's top.
Let me tell you something. Raising Cane's out here trying to murder y'all motherfuckers. Giving y'all why do they give y'all a whole cup of this shit? What's going on?
Wait, they give him a cup of sauce?
I think you have to request it. Either you request it or you have to like go inside and then like order a drink and then fill it up with sauce or something.
That's some crazy shit. Listen, there ain't no sauce on this list that I like enough to get a whole fucking large drink and dip my bread and in my hand.
You got like 4 chicken strips in that big ass cup of sauce.
Big ass cup. You gonna drink that shit at the end because there ain't no way. Oh yeah, this is the like I said, Walmart always has substitutes. This is supposed to be, I think, the Raising Cane sauce,
right?
You can get it at Walmart if you are making stuff at home or whatever. But yeah, I see Raising Cane's all the time on like TikTok, and I've always wanted to try them, but I don't have one around here. They don't have one in Georgia, so I'll check it out one day. We got Zaxby's though. Zaxby's is pretty good. They got Zaxby's sauce. Right. It's pretty similar
really
to
it
Raising
is.
Cane's.
You know, all of them, they just changed the name on them.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, got Raising Cane sauce. All right, what you got? What you got, Kyle?
Wasabi.
He had to do that. Yo, I love wasabi, bro.
Wasabi. Listen, I am a sushi / sashimi lover. Okay. So I go to like one of my favorite spots. One of my favorite spots over here is called Red Corner. So they hook it up with the, so they do what a lot of Japanese sushi spots do. They'll give you the they'll give you the wasabi sauce on the side, a little bit of ginger, and you go to town with it, right? And it like that'll clear your sinuses up nice and quick.
You are not. Yo, here's a fact for you. Do not go to like your store and get the off-brand. We got a bottle. I should go run and get it. We got a bottle sitting in our refrigerator right now that we got because we go to Sam's Club and we get they have like the prepared sushi in the thing, and me, the kids, we'll get like 5 of those and we'll bring it home and just kind of go to town. But the name, whether it be no name or whatever, the store brand wasabi, it don't got no kick on it, bro. It's like it's like none. That shit, when you got that good wasabi, this thick shit right here that look like friggin' a crushed potato or some shit. Like, that's the stuff that you eat it one thing, and like you said, it burns your nostrils out, bro. I love that shit.
And we can handle this. I can handle a mild spice. I'm a mild spice kind of guy. So yeah, give me that. Like just give me that any day of the week. Woo.
Yeah, I'm down for wasabi. I didn't used to like sushi. I wasn't a fan. I didn't really know. As soon as I heard like raw, blah blah blah,
raw fish,
I was like, nah.
Ooh, but then I was like it raw.
Then I was like, I had, of course, my wife. She's half Japanese, and then my son's first mother. She introduced me to it. We went to one of those Brazilian steakhouses, and they were just bringing it out. And when I tell you, I tried it for the first time there, and I was nervous to try it, but when I tried it, man, it's so damn good, bro.
It's broaden your horizons, huh?
Yeah, for real. But all right, so we got Stead, you had Canes, right?
Correct.
All right, so we rocking on to the next. So next one we got number 2. All right, we almost done. Number 2, my number 2 is going to be, this is the easy one. I don't know if I'm cheating with this one, but it's cheese sauce, yo. Melted cheese, bro. Throwing on some nachos, throwing on some fries, throwing on a hot dog,
throw it on some noodles.
Oh man, listen, bro. Or on a baked potato, or on a cheese steak. Yeah,
low carb cheese steak.
Trying to tell you, because I'm over here, I'm doing this diet shit, man. I have really been eating very well recently, and damn, I miss a lot of food.
Awesome, man.
I've been killing it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I've been killing it with this diet. But yeah, I love the cheese, yo. It's nothing like, one thing that me, and when we're having like a party or something like that or whatever, I'll go and grab, like I said, at Walmart, but get the off-brand jar, and you take the lid off a little bit, you put it in some hot water so it gets nice and smooth, and then you pour it on your nachos or whatever. It's so damn good. So damn good. Cheese sauce. Yo, here, quick story too. When my first job was Auntie Anne's Pretzels, yo. So me and my brother got the job together. So we used to get, we'd be making the pretzels. We'd be making the pretzel dogs, which is a freaking pretzel wrapped around a hot dog. So good. But you'd also have the dips. So you'd have like cheese, you'd have jalapeno cheese. You'd have a whole bunch of different dips. So at night, everybody in the house smoked weed. Every fucking body. So we go home at the end of the shift or whatever, coming from the mall, and we'd have bags of pretzels and dips, and we're in the thing acting like we're cleaning, we're throwing cheese and all that stuff inside the bags, and we go home. When I tell you, we stupid, because we probably could have sold them, but I'm telling you right now, they used to ransack it. They was just waiting for us to walk through the door with all the pretzels and shit so they can go upstairs and smoke and eat them. But yeah, bro, cheese sauce for life, yo.
Nice.
All right, what you guys?
Nice.
Number 2.
Yeah. Number 2, I'm gonna make it real simple. Duck sauce from just about any Chinese spot.
All right, that's the winner.
I need the duck sauce, soy sauce. Soy sauce is good, but I prefer the duck sauce on top of the rice, and I get I get myself an egg roll and some wontons, and I go to town on the But and tell me why. I guess I've been living by myself too long. I have a freaking sauce drawer. Every time I order Chinese food, I save the sauce package just in case.
Hell yeah! I steal them. When I go to the QT or whatever we got down here, the gas stations and shit, and they got the little hot dog bars and stuff like that. Where I walk up in there and take ketchup and salsa and mustard and shit, and I put it in the car. Especially when I used to drive. For on the road, bro, I'd have a whole bag full of just like sauces and napkins and shit. Hell yeah, bro. It's good. It's really good. Wow. But yeah, duck sauce is good. When I was a kid, when I got Chinese food or whatever, I would get an egg roll. And I like the egg roll. Like, I like the whole thing, but I used to break it apart and then dump it all on the rice and eat it all together like that. Yo, I used to fuck it up. But yeah, I definitely like duck sauce too. What you guys, Stan? What's your number 2?
My number 2 definitely would be Polynesian sauce.
Polynesia. You trying to go to
You trying to go to the islands? Okay, you trying? Yeah, I hear you. Okay.
Yeah, Polynesian sauce is pretty good.
It's like that. It's like the top shelf. Now it ain't even nowhere compared to sweet and sour. It's its own sauce. It's Polynesian.
Yeah. Sweet and sour is good, but Polynesian sauce definitely has a different kick. Are you one of the dudes that likes? Because I watch too much TikTok, bro. But they'll get the macaroni and cheese.
I ain't doing all that shit.
Chicken tenders, pouring it all in a box.
I ain't got time for that fucking shit.
Just making ways to get extra fat.
Oh God, clog your arteries. Clog your arteries.
Nah, I have to eat that shit. It's
damn. I'd be without my Mike Tyson griddle. Tastes so good. Bite your back.
Motherfuckers is in there inventing ways to die fast.
America.
Yeah. Polynesian sauce is pretty good. It's pretty good. I fuck with it. I actually like Chick-fil-A sauce. I actually really like Chick-fil-A sauce. It's not bad.
I have never stepped foot in a Chick-fil-A, so I've never had that experience. Ever.
It ain't as big up north, bro.
My thing is like there's a few close to me, but I did it out of protest. I was like, they ain't getting my money. And that whole thing.
Kyle's high on his standards.
I was like, you know what, y'all don't need my money with your standard. I know they changed up a little bit, but one of my friends caught some flack because she went to a Chick-fil-A and she talked about it online, and she's gay. So they ate her up in the comments. I'm like, please, really? Enough with that. Yeah. She was,
she's famous.
All she wanted to do was get some freaking Chick-fil-A. And then she talked about it online. And because she's out and proud and married to a woman, people were like, "You hypocrite!" I'm like, just enough of this. It's just food. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna time for that bullshit. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, well, that's cool, guys. We made it. We're almost done. Number 1. All right, these are the top of the list. This is your favorite sauce to put on whatever the fuck you eat. And I'll kick it off. And how could it be anything else but some good old fashioned thick gravy, baby? I love some good gravy, yo. Now, when I say gravy, there's different types of gravy, yo. Yep. I love the meat gravy. I love when you're cooking a steak or you're cooking some chicken, especially like in a pan, and you get that little burn on the bottom of the pan, and you throw some onions in there, you throw some, salt, pepper, whatever, and then you put a little bit of flour and a little bit of butter and a little bit of milk or water, and you let that shit roux up, and you whisk it, you get all that bottom drippings off the pan, and you dump that shit on some potatoes or some pork chops, whatever, and that's the greatest tasting shit ever, bro. I love it, man. Over mashed potatoes, gravy is hitting, or on some biscuits or sausage gravy, whatever you like to have. It's just
biscuits and gravy. Like the biscuits and gravy. Taste the biscuit. I love it. Absolutely love it. I saw this video of of like this you know how food vloggers they go everywhere, right? Yeah. So there was these ones from the UK. They're pretty popular, right? So they'll go to different places around America in different countries, and then they'll introduce it to school kids in the UK. And
I saw that. I love watching those.
I love that. I love getting their first,
how especially if
they've never had.
For real, kids are like, look, these guys eating this shit.
Yeah, but then they're like, oh my god. Some of them are like, nah, this ain't for me. Others are just they just can't believe it. But then you see them eating like the biscuits and gravy and the ribs and the and the turkey dinners and stuff like that. And they're like, why don't we have this here? It's
for real. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, that's definitely awesome. But yeah, I love gravy. All right, what's your number one? Let's go Stead and let's go Kyle, and we're gonna wrap up, guys.
10-4. I'm gonna say number one, Chipotle Ranch.
Chipotle Ranch. Damn.
Give me my Chipotle Ranch. Give me that tang, that little spice, that little.
You love stuff with a kick, don't you?
I'm a kick connoisseur, indeed.
Yeah, man, that's spice. I love spicy shit.
Put it on my fries. I'm definitely gonna slap down some fries. Put it on a little bit on the top of a burger, man. A little burger, a little onion. Yeah. Give me my Chipotle Ranch.
I feel it. Chipotle Ranch. All right, that's something I never tried. I don't think I've ever tried anything Chipotle.
I don't think I have
like maybe a burrito or something. Yeah, I can't wrap it up. I'm gonna try it now. Try that shit sometime. God, what you got, man? What's your number one, bro?
Chocolate sauce.
There you go.
Chocolate sauce. Gotta have the chocolate sauce on top of the ice cream.
There you go.
Summer day. Get myself a hot fudge sundae with some chocolate sauce and some cherries on top. Oh my god, I can't wait. I can't wait for summertime. I want to share that with Babe. Seriously.
Yeah, definitely. I love hot fudge sundaes is one of the greatest. I discovered that shit by accident in a buffet. But y'all remember? I don't know if y'all had Old Country Buffet. Remember those, like Hometown Buffet and all those? Man,
Hometown Buffet. Yeah,
so damn good.
But Golden Corral and all that.
Yeah, Golden Corral. Listen, me and my family used to go to Golden Corral every fucking day. When we were really making money and doing the stuff we were doing, whatever, we used to go to Golden Corral every day. We didn't want to cook. We had kids, but their prices now, man, listen, it's
astronomical.
Like $130 to take my whole family to fucking Golden Corral. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. It's nowhere near worth it. But yeah, man, we used to go there and I used to get the hot fudge sundae, and I didn't know. I thought it was just regular fudge. I don't read shit. I was like fucking 10 years old. And then I pressed the thing down, and then when I got to the table, it was melting the ice cream, and I was like, oh, this shit is hot. But hot fudge is fucking good, man. Chocolate sauce. Phenomenal, man. Now we got it. All right, guys. So that's our top 10. We were able to get to a top 10. We did everything tonight. That's awesome. But guys, man, I want to say, first off, thank you guys so much for coming on and being a part of the first episode, of course. Stead, thank you so much for taking some time. I know you're getting back into everything and getting big into your business. But go ahead and shout it out because we about to wrap up for the night. This is my last show of the week, and I'm chilling after this. I feel good, yo. I got clips to make. What you got going on, Stead?
All right. Why don't you head over to rocksteadymedianetwork.com. Check us out. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to our products, like our brand, like our YouTube channel, like our Facebook network. New shows lined up, new content coming soon. Let me work for you, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, because that's a nice boulder. Only at rocksteadymedianetwork.com.
There we go. Damn, we got a whole slogan and everything. Y'all better go check out Stead, man. Check out his entertainment, check out his media. If you need him, you gotta holler at him. My man Kyle, what you got, bro? We back at it, man.
Yeah, we back now.
We back next week.
We back at it. We back at it. You know what? First off, shout out to everybody here. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody tonight. And shout out to everybody who has been subscribing to the A for Able podcast channel, man. Everybody was showing love after that last drop. And big ups to y'all for sharing it. It was a great episode, heart-wrenching episode, and we have more to come. Myself and Brian B did an episode a while ago that'll be out next week. So check that out. And I'm always looking for people to interview, talking about mental health and or living with disabilities or anything that's on your mind. You know what I'm saying? We talk about the real here on A for Abled, and we're going to be back doing the nerdy stuff very soon. So everybody, thank you so much for supporting.
Yes, definitely. And glad to hear, Kyle. And of course, you guys, and just like every episode, we keep Kyle's links in the description of the video. So go ahead and just click it right there. You can go ahead and follow him and check out everything he's doing. And of course, Stead, he's on social media. If you go to the B-Line Entertainment LLC group page on Facebook, we have a lot of information of all of these guys. I always try to share as many people that are working hard at doing this, promoting for their businesses or whatever they're doing. We have it all over there too. So you can follow these guys and make it happen for them. Everybody trying to make noise and make it move. As far as me, like I said, I'm done for this week, baby. I'm chilling. Like I've been busting my ass this week. But it feels good to complete all 3 shows. We're going to do this consistently. We are, like, once again, I said, we are trying to build some partnerships and some sponsorships. We're trying to get a couple of people who want to promote on our shows. We want to show that we are going to be here and proud to represent you in what we do. We are here. We speak a little wild sometimes, but we have a lot of fun and people enjoy it. So come on and talk to me. And I'm pretty much open for whatever products you got. So if you got some little creepy or weird, listen, we'll put it on the stand, put it on the screen, a little freaky. I don't mind, y'all. But it's your boy Brian B wrapping up, telling you, stay true, stay positive, make sure you're paying attention. Let me make sure I got my outro, and I will see you guys fresh on Tuesday for the B-Line Web Show. We'll be back. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a great night. We out.
Have a good night, y'all.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed that episode, make sure you head on over to the B-Line Entertainment LLC YouTube channel, where we have so much more for you. We have the B-Line Web Show on Tuesday nights, as well as Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk on Wednesdays, and of course, the B-Line Entertainment Show on Thursday night. Join us and make sure that you hit that like, hit that share, and of course, subscribe with that bell button for the notifications so you can make sure you're getting all the great content from the B-Line Entertainment LLC. Let's go!